Oficina. So, it's nothing super fancy, but does the trick. As far as the office goes, I'm usually, well, almost every time, the first one here. As you notice, the shop guys, they get here a little earlier. They had a summer schedule of coming in early to beat the heat. So I think they're still on that schedule, but it's just these guys that you see right here, and then everybody else shows up around 7. This is our little conference room area. It's also where a lot of the shop guys eat lunch. But anyway, I'm about to get everything fired up and get going on the day. It's my picture of Laura and the kids. I had them all make funny faces. So, got some Colorado photos up here. And this is the latest edition. I took this back in June. A bunch of people said I needed to get it printed, so I've got 2 more at home. I made some space, rearranged my office a little bit. I got some space now to put some more prints. I got 2 of them at home, so I need to just bring them up here and get them on the wall. Yeah, getting everything set up for the day here. I haven't had my coffee yet, so get ready to go in the next room and make some coffee. But figured I could talk a little bit before everybody else gets here. So upstairs we've got a Keurig. Been a big fan of this Pete's Major Dickinson's blend. It's a dark roast, and I have to have my coffee pretty bold. And got my Coffee Slingers tumbler mug. These things are awesome. They're, they're not cheap, but they're worth it because it keeps my coffee hot for like a couple hours as long as I leave the lid closed. Close the lid in between sips of coffee. It stays hot for a couple hours, so good stuff. Alright, now that I've got my coffee, can get started on some stuff here. Got Gojo over here, kicking in on the second monitor. Got our company's project management software open here. So I promise I'm not going to bore you guys all day with work stuff, but I did want to just talk about the first thing on my plate this morning. We're getting ready to replace some signs for Mercy Hospital, directional signs, and those are the ones like if you're in the parking lot, it tells you which way to go, all that good stuff. So I got a PO from our client to proceed on that, so I've got it uploaded to our project management software. And she also sent me the final revised version of their shop drawings and install drawings. So got those plugged in as well. Got to work with our scheduling person to get that on the calendar for install. Looks like sometime toward the end of November. So anyway, that's just the first thing I got knocked out this morning, and moving on to the next. All right, made it to lunchtime. I actually brought my lunch today. Like I mentioned in a previous video, we grilled a couple days ago, so did kind of a meal prep thing and had some grilled chicken left over that I brought, but I'm still super hungry. So I'm gonna go just get a smoothie and head over to Smoothie King, see if that helps just kind of, calm the hunger, so to speak. Anyway, I'm gonna go do that and then come right back to the office, finish out the rest of the day. Hey guys, so made it home from work. I tried to do something different this time with the format, and if you watched any of the early videos, the first or second one, I don't remember, I talked about how I was toying with the format. Like, I don't know if I'll keep the same format with these videos. I'm sure this like sit down like journal discussion portion will always be here, but I don't always know the exact way I'm gonna arrange everything, and so I tried something different. I wanted to kind of introduce the video from work, and I used my phone for most of that video footage. I had planned on doing a lot more, but I had some time early that morning before anyone else got there, and then I had some time at lunch, but I planned on doing more after lunch, and then the day just kind of went like this. So I mentioned one of my projects in that part of the video that I was working on this morning, and that one was okay, got everything sent off for it and no more issues. The one that's, I can tell it's going to be a recurring thing all the way through the end of this year. I started working on this project in like May, and it's the Will Rogers Airport, which is the Oklahoma City airport. Last year we finished replacing all the interior signs at the airport, or most of them anyway, and this year, by the end of the year, we're supposed to replace all of the exterior signs. So that's like the large overhead signs. If you've never seen them, they're hideous. I think they're from the 90s. So it's about time that the airport got some new signs, and I'm the project manager for the installation of those signs. So there's been a lot of coordination with the GC and getting a lot of the logistics figured out. We started receiving parts. So another company made the signs because they're different signs than we would normally make. They're like large overhead, like highway type signs, and we can install those, but we just don't have a way to build those. So another company manufactured them and sent them to us, and we've been receiving those for the past week and a half and staging those on site. Anyway, there's been a lot going on, and the GC is the one pouring the concrete footings for the signs, and their schedule got pushed back, so that pushed us back, and it's bumping us into time that we had reserved for other installations. So we had plans to do these other things, and now this is kind of encroaching on that space. There's not really anything we can do about it, but it's definitely causing problems. So I had to do some stuff with that in the afternoon, and it's never fun, and it's not like it's difficult, but when there's heavy communication involved, it's just very tiring. Made it through, pushed through, got it done just fine. And no one that I ever work with or do work for is the wiser to like the fact that I might be burnout or having depression and anxiety. I never let them know. It's like I've said before about the masking thing. I talk to a client on the phone, I sound like a completely different person. But so no one knows. I don't let it affect my job. I still, bust my butt and do what I need to do, but it's not without difficulty. Like I said, no one else would have any clue of what I'm dealing with. I just keep rocking and rolling, keep moving forward. I guess that's all we can do, really. And in the words of Forrest Gump, that's all I have to say about that. Anyway, like I said, I wanted to do something different, and at least you guys got to see where I work. You got to see my office, and a little bit of it anyway. And Got to see me make some coffee in my favorite coffee cup. You know, not a super exciting day, but it's a pretty average day for what I deal with. So I'm not sure. I might do some more work-related videos. It's weird. I still feel weird about shooting video at work. That's why I did it like in the morning before other people got there. But I know that my boss and my coworkers, they wouldn't have a problem with it or anything. It's just I still feel awkward doing that. So maybe I'll get over it eventually. Anyway, thanks again for watching. As always, leave a like, leave a comment. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I've actually, over the last couple days, lost subscribers because of this new series, so it's not super encouraging. So if you can subscribe, that'd really help. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers so that my channel will be monetized again, because YouTube demonetized me a while back. Yeah, stay tuned for more videos. If you have anything you want to discuss, you know, any particular issues, I'm always available to talk. But other than that, until next time, deuces.